Hello to the broader Kleinmond community, from Roy Els up until Arabella, especially to the broader community, the English-speaking folks and the isiXhosa-speaking folks who don't have Afrikaans as a first language. First of all, I want to apologize. It was never my intention to exclude anyone. The petition is in English, and but obviously we are going to push this to a higher gear in terms of the numbers and in terms of the different communities. The focus was, last week was the focus on very much on Proteadorp community, so we can basically start here in the Afrikaans community and mobilize them. So we currently have two persons who volunteered to walk with a physical petition. You will also see a link to the petition that's basically online. And I want to urge you to, if you can, if you have an email address, if you can, if it's within your reach and ability, please go and sign the petition, the online petition, so we can get the numbers up there. But also, I've reached out to some of my isiXhosa community members to basically come forward and help and assist so we can translate this pressing need into isiXhosa so we don't miss out on reaching anybody. But yeah, just to give you a brief in terms of this need. So we've started a petition for a high school serving our community from Roy Els up until Kleinmond to have Kleinmond's own high school. We're still sitting with the old census from 2011. This is the current census, and the census needs to be updated. Also, we are sitting with a situation where there's basically no updated information with regards to all the kids, all the students leaving this town. We currently have more than 800 learners at Kleinmond Primary. And then we've got more than 300 learners in Kleinmond Laerskool. So that's the situation. There's over 1,000 learners. And you can just imagine within the next few years, it will escalate. And that number will basically, it will just go up and up. But also within the next few years, all of those children need to be there needs to be a high school for them. They need to be able to attend a high school within their reach. So currently, the children are leaving this town to Austin, to Emmaus High, to Kahia, to Fisherhaven, to Groenberg Secondary, to the Rist, to Caledon, to Curro, to boarding schools. It's money out of the pockets of the parents. It's the cost of traveling. It's the cost of boarding schools. And also is the cost of time away from home. So you travel in the bus in the morning, so you have to get up earlier. It's like an hour or two out of your schedule. And then another time that you have to sit at least for half an hour to an hour in the bus. And so it means there's a disadvantage that our children have in terms of the future. So yeah, we want to urge you to basically come forward as a community from the English-speaking community, from the Palmit area community, from the Lane, the Avenues area. Come forward. We also have physical petitions that we will hand out, and that if you are willing to volunteer and get the people who are struggling to get online, to get their signatures. So this petition is going to basically help us to plead our case and also to submit it to the higher authorities like the provincial government, but also to get the media in, to get the media backing, so we can push this case and make it very strong. Just imagine within the next few years, we can have a high school here, and all of us will be able to say, listen, I've played a minor role in helping to get this high school up and running. Yes, just for everybody's information here, and I'm urging you, please do not bring politics to this thing. This is not a political venture. First of all, this is a community venture. We need the community to buy in first. Politics never served us well in terms, the first thing they do, they come and derail whatever we're planning. They come and pose as the persons who made it happen. The thing is, they need to budget for high schools, and there is, on the IDP, provincial IDP, there is a budget specifically assigned to our high school in Kleinmond. And we will get, as time progress, we will get more information in terms of how we sit in terms of that budget in the IDP. But we cannot allow any political party, any political person to come and take the power away from the people. Please refrain from commenting on political things. Yes, you can badmouth anybody here. But it's not going to help the current situation. It's not going to help the current need. The current need is sign the petition so we can have power, so we can say power to the people. By now you should know, politics cannot fix this country. The power lies within our reach, not in the politicians' reach. It's in our reach. We need to keep them accountable. That's how politics works. They are there to administrate the funding, our tax money that we worked hard for, that we're sweating for, and we need to keep them accountable, hold them accountable. That's it. That's from our side. We've got the power, and we need to take the power away from the politicians who's using it as a yellow carrot in front of our noses. It's time for the people to rise. It's time for the people to really take back their communities, and so we can basically fight for our kids, fight for our children, and so they can have a decent future. It is time for us really to do that. So thank you very much. Sign the petition, whether it's online, and please come forward. We need more volunteers. Vir die Afrikaanse mense asseblief. Protearo was 2 vrywilligers, Etienne Olifant en Louisa Karelse. Hulle het na vore gekom, maar sommige mense wat vra, hoorie, waar kan ek 'n petisie? Hoorie, ons verwag van julle om na vore te kom asseblief, man. Kom na vore, vra vir my vreese, druk vir my 'n ding, sê ek gaan in my straat loop. Druk vir my 'n petisie, ek gaan in my straat loop. Met graagte, maar moenie wag vir mense om jou lewe te kom verander. Staan op, steek jou hand op, kom na vore. Ons almal het deel in hierdie ding, en ons moenie rus nie. Ons moenie rus totdat ons weet ons het 'n hoërskool vir ons kinders. Dit goed gebeur nie van self, die mense. It's not going to happen all by magically, all by itself, by talking about it. This is action. We need action. We need action. We need action. 2026 elections is coming up, and you know what's going to happen? Promises. People are going to make promises. People who's never been in our community, never set foot in our community, they're going to make promises, promises, promises. And I'm going to tell you now, all will be lies. It will be lies. Lies. If you've never seen their faces here, it will be lies. Up until we see action, then they will prove their lies wrong. So we cannot take any politician's promises. We need to take up our authority, need to take up our voice in our power, and make this happen for our kids. Be the change that we want to see. So yeah, thank you very much for everybody who supported, but come forward. We need more volunteers, please. More volunteers. Just inbox me. And remember, this is not my thing. It's not my thing. I'm not the guy. We are the people. This is us. It's us. Somebody needs to make a noise. So I'm using this platform on Protearo Media to make a noise about it, and not just make a noise, but there's already plans that's in action, and we are getting more and more information. And if you hear anybody bad mouthing this, then that person will play, or she will play her own hand. She will show you who she is or who he is. If you fight your children's future, then you can imagine the darkness that's in that person if you fight your children's future. So, yeah, let's bring the light, and let's do this, man. Thank you.